don't get caught up where you don't live your life trying to be a trader.
I do say though, in the beginning though, like grind as hard as you can.
Oh yeah.
Because, but when you make it, like,
don't forget to enjoy what you made.
Exactly. You don't have to be stuck to your computer for the rest of your life. What is up, everybody? We are on the 14th episode of the Trader Society podcast. We got Anthony's World and the man Grant Hardy. Today, we wanted to go over what we're exactly doing with Trader Society and where we see this going. So,
love it.
Yes, we're excited. We'll also do a little bit of trading stuff and talk about, things that we experience as traders throughout our trading career.
Yeah, and just like what life is while trying to build a company and trading. And at the end of the day, this is what we're trying to bring to you guys, is the knowledge of it's not as simple as just you trade and make money and that's life. Like, right. Oh, and then your life's all fine and dandy and great. It's like, that's not really how it goes.
Exactly.
Like, I think we all have experienced our fair share of that's not how it goes.
Not at all.
So we want to teach y'all that. We want to show y'all that and bring that to y'all. And we're trying to bring a new flavor to the industry.
We're doing it completely different.
We are. We're just making funny videos, having a great fucking time, living life, and showing what the possibilities of what true freedom and trading can do for you.
Exactly. It's a beautiful thing.
It is. So what is your 3 goals for Trader Society over the next 6 months?
Honestly, I am super stoked for the society, the new platform that we're bringing. I think that's going to be so beautiful. So different, so cool. It's going to be like a social media for just us. And we get to throw out all these different videos, education, everything that we want to do.
Vlogs. I know we're going to start doing vlogs in there too.
Yes, exactly. Those vlogs are going to be, they're going to be fun. Fun.
Y'all get to see us have Nerf War.
Oh, no. They get pretty heated.
We've been doing some cool stuff, man. We've been grinding. We've been going to the gym. We've been eating good. We've been
feeling good.
Except Grant got a little sick, but
I did that was a rough week.
Yeah, he was tapped out for a little while.
But that's all right, man.
So you got the our society platform, our social media, and what else?
Yes. Okay. So another thing, we are coming out with a course, us 3 combined. This really thing is going to be sick. It's going to consist of at least 80 videos.
I think a little more too.
Yeah.
Jeez.
At least 80 videos. And it's going to be, we put all our heads together and we're so stoked on this. Very stoked on this. And then another thing that we're doing is we're going to be doing a 9-day course every quarter.
Yep.
Which is going to be
exhausting.
Exhausting, but still so epic for anyone who joins it.
It is. I've fallen back in love with teaching people. It's making me a better trader.
It's cool telling seeing the aha moment in their eyes.
It is. I was telling him yesterday, I am 100% the best I've ever traded right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I've never had, I've had a confidence in trading. I've never had this level of confidence.
Scary.
It is scary. It's very scary what I'm about to fucking do with these markets.
I love it.
I'm for the first time, and I think it's from teaching people.
Dude, absolutely.
I really think it's from teaching people.
And then you have to be so, we talked about this on the last episode, but you just have to be so aware of your everything. when you're doing this.
Calling signals for people, I think, it's harder than just trading almost, because you have other people's money on the line.
Yeah, there's so much pressure.
And it holds you accountable.
I would rather lose my own money than other people's money.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's why this dynamic, though, is so good, is because, we all go on hot streaks, cold streaks. We all have personal things going on, and then,
we lean on each other.
Yeah, we all pick up where someone else leaves off.
Yeah. And, and we all have, a good, standing moral of, we really just want to help people.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to do here, is help people.
The cool thing about trading is it's, such a beautiful thing. I think it's changed all of our lives. From 7 years ago when we started to where we are now, it's you can't really do that with many other things. It's the most hard but easy thing.
Yeah.
And That's why I'm passionate about it. It's like I went from being so broke to like creating a beautiful life just from trading. And everyone tells you, no, don't do it. It's scam, blah, blah, blah. And it's not at all. It's not at all.
No, trading itself isn't a scam.
No.
There are scams out there.
There are. What about you?
For my goals for Trader Society?
Yeah, your goals and like what you're excited about.
Just to be consistent. Like I'm the newer, younger one, you know, in the group doing this, and like it pushes me to be better, you know, and the best that I can be, because I kind of have no choice, you know, to everyone that's, you know, looking to us to make calls and to learn from, you know. So if I'm not being the best that I can be, then I'm failing them, failing myself. So it's a lot of good pressure there. And then, you know, I'm excited too, because this is the first course that I'm going to be dropping, and I'm like honored to be doing it with you guys. Like I'm very lucky to be doing that with y'all.
I love
and yeah, really just being the best that we can be and growing the community, because at the end of the day, like the more our community grows, the more we can all take from each other and provide more value.
Yeah, I love it. And this would not be possible without you guys. Seriously. It would not be possible without the viewers.
We appreciate all you guys.
Keep sharing. Y'all are doing a phenomenal job. Keep sharing. We're really providing, I think, phenomenal information, and we're gonna just grow with this as well too. Like we've grown in everything else, we're gonna grow with this as well. So the information, the knowledge, and everything that we have is just gonna get better eventually.
it's already. I mean, I
meant like the information is like just gonna keep getting better and better.
Well, to look from where we started to where we are now, it's like we found our groove, and now we're just like we're killing it.
We're thriving.
I don't think I haven't lost a trade. I mean, I haven't taken a ton of trades, but I haven't lost a trade in 6 weeks.
That's gotta be a good feeling.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, you call a lot more trades.
I lost the trade this morning. It was no good.
Hey man, it's all good.
No, it was stupid trade. I literally, that news when they released the 9.1% inflation rate, and I was like up 50 pips in profit, and I just didn't put my stop loss in profit, didn't tell everyone to, and my stop loss was only like 28 pips.
Mm-hmm.
So it spiked up, hit my stop loss by 2 pips, and then immediately dropped and hit take profit. And I was just like,
oh man.
That's one thing that like I think people, you know, within our group too, that we push for them to do and learn is like how to manage the trade themselves. Like if you're 50 pips in profit, like you should start learning to know like, okay, yeah, I should put my stop loss in profit. And, you know,
I think we're doing that right too, because we're not like a lot of signal groups, and a lot of people when they think signal groups are like, people are like, oh, well, we're paying for something. You should just be giving us everything that we want. And I'm like, and I think we all have the mindset like, no, like we are giving you everything that you need, and we're helping you. But like we have a community chat, and we have peer-to-peer trade ideas where they can call the trades themselves amongst each other and talk about it. And we go in there and we help revise them and advise them to us. And we're like, personally, like I'm not just trying to hand a person a fish.
Right.
I'm trying to like lead them to the water and give them the fishing pole and everything.
We're doing that, but at the same time, like you have to show them. Our whole goal is to teach doing this.
Yes.
Well, that's going to be actually one of our course videos is like when to exit a trade, even if you have your take profit somewhere. It's going to be like confluences on why to exit the trade. Like maybe you're in a good trade, but now there's something that's lined up where it's going to go against you.
It's reacting.
Exactly. It's reacting to the market. It's not always going to be, okay, your take profit's down here and you call a trade and it's like, oh, crap. This now happened. It's on a trend line going against me as well as with a moving average. It's hidden divergence. We're going to exit.
As well as like, you also think like now that you're in the trade and you're in profit, your emotions are different than when you weren't in the trade. So maybe you see something differently now that you're in the trade. Mm-hmm. Because like when I'm in a trade, like when I'm looking for a trade, I'm looking for a reason to buy or sell. When I'm already in that trade and I'm in profit, I'm constantly just looking for reasons to exit, to protect myself.
Yep.
And that's the mindset I think you have to have is like so many people are like this is why I hate when people are like I need a guideline of how to like enter a trade or why does EAs work? It's like because technically this is the way it's supposed to be doesn't mean that that's going to work out or play out that way.
You can change it
You-
any second.
You have to have that human aspect and that human reaction feeling. Like, trust your instinct, trust your gut. Like, there's so many times I've been like, yeah, this is not a good entry, but it's just going to drop. Boom. And then I'll make like 10 grand. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't always have to be right to make like perfect to make money.
Right.
No, for
And
sure.
that's like what I'm like what I love that we're going to teach is like how to get into a trade, how to find a trade, but how to react like to the market when you're in that trade.
Yes.
And like your mindset should dramatically change as soon as you enter that trade.
Right.
You should be looking for every possible reasons to
get
why to
out.
go against you.
Yeah. Here's a question. How many of your trades hit take profit?
I'm right now consistently over the last 3 weeks since I've been back, I've actually been tracking. I'm about 83 to 87%.
That hit take profit?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
good.
really
Yeah.
good.
I mean, I have like a few break evens. Like even on the top tier challenge right now, I'm 86, 87%.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy thing about the documentation though is the losses, when it hits your stop loss, it counts as a loss.
Right.
So I've had 2 trades hit stop loss in profit.
So
and
that
it
counts as a loss.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wow.
interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's how it works because I did the math myself and it was like way higher and like it was like there's no other reason to explain this, but
Uh-huh.
Right.
like that. So, but I mean, I will say that like one thing I'm working on when calling signals is I tend to suffocate my trades sometimes because so many people are relying on it. It's like,
Mhm.
damn, it's like we're up 50 pips, guys. Like
Let's
just go
close.
ahead and close partials and put your stop loss in profit, even though I don't do that because I never would by myself.
Right.
See, now I've been using partials and I really like it. Like I've been closing out partials and I'm never going to move my stop loss anywhere below break even. Honestly, that's just the way I do it. Like I'm not going to use a trailing stop loss.
No.
It's just going to come
It's
back.
too much
and-
work.
Yeah, and it's going to get hit. I mean, most of the time there's going to be some rejection that hits. I mean, Conrad's kind of a perfect example. He kind of suffocates his
Mm-hmm.
trade and
Not calling you out, everybody.
no, but I mean, it's just something to learn from. It's
It
like
is.
you don't got to suffocate your trades. Like for me, if I take partials, have my stop loss like break even, like I'm happy. You know, I think it's so important to realize like a lot of trading is protecting your money that you have in your account.
It's
And
just not
making
losing.
it and make it, yeah. Like if you could,
If you can just not, my favorite trade is just to break. If I can break even and get out, then you're out. You haven't lost anything. You know what I mean?
Right?
I agree.
The less you lose, then the more you can win.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And you only need like I've been like working with Jamal, and like we've been working and trading and stuff like that. And I'm like, he's finally getting to a point where he's like proper leverage is so great, and it's like, and he's like, I'm so comfortable. He's like, I placed the US 30 trade, walked away, left my phone closed, came back like 6 hours later, take profit was hit. And I was like, yeah, because you properly leveraged, weren't sitting there freaking out, stressing about the trade, like didn't move his stop loss because it was gonna like lose too much money or whatever. Like proper risk and
Right. That I'm gonna add to that. One reason I love to trade London is because I go to sleep when I'm done trading and I don't look at my phone again. So all my trades that do hit take profit is always after I go to bed. But every time I'm up during the day looking at it, I'm always out.
you're stressing and nervous.
Stressing,
doing
looking.
too much,
Yeah.
overanalyzing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was kind of, I mean, I called NU short yesterday, and we got up like 15 pips, and then it was hitting a trend line as well as the 50 moving average going against me. I told everyone, just close the trade. Like, I don't like that. And it did come back up quite a bit from that area, but it hit my take profit, my original take profit, but we would have had, it wouldn't even have been necessarily drawdown, but it was like one of those things where I didn't like it, I didn't trust it, and that's how I managed my trade. You know what I mean?
I do the same thing a lot of times. Like
Yeah.
if I'm in a trade and it's like if I don't like something, I'm like, I definitely probably should just,
I told you I wanted to stack in on that one.
Yeah.
And I'm mad that I didn't. But, he's like, oh, I told everyone to close. I'm like, I see it. Okay, I'll close.
Well, because at the end of the day, we've been in this industry for so long, we know that anything can happen. I mean, look at this morning. Look what they did this morning with news.
Oh,
It was completely fake.
right.
Tanked
It
and
was
shot up.
Yes, it was completely fake moves. And
Took
it
everyone's
worked.
stops and
It
just-
worked on me. It took my stops.
Yeah.
Now luckily I know when that happened, I entered again. And after the big moves, I went to all the USD pairs, entered all of them in the original direction they were going to go, and I ended up making pretty good money.
Yeah, those are actually pretty good moves.
They are. And so like, but like, it's just knowing about what that fake move is. And so I love it. So I love the gist that we're all here like to teach and educate people. One thing that I am really fucking excited for is shout out to we got a new creative guru guy coming, however we want to say it. And we're gonna start doing Trader Society weekly vlogs. Like that's that's gonna be so much fun. Just putting out cool content.
We
like
have
that.
a lot of stuff coming.
We have a lot of shit
What Chris
coming.
is gonna be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start doing trading reviews.
Yes. On EAs, right?
Not just EAs, like any trading product, like anything that's a trading product. EA.
So make sure if you guys have a trading product that you want us to review,
Yeah.
drop it in the comments, because
Absolutely.
we're trying to make as many videos on like things that we can review in the trading industry as
All
possible.
unbiased.
All unbiased.
Yeah, and we're not gonna
We're gonna
review,
be honest with it.
We're not gonna review anything like we're not gonna review prop firms. We're not gonna review people's signals. We're not gonna review nothing like that. It's gonna be actual products, like as in. Even it could even be monitors, trading monitors that are specifically trading monitors. It could be Ninja Trader, C Trader, all these Orion Trader or whatever that thing is called. Like it could be any of these platforms and robots and EAs and apps and journals and whatever. We're just gonna constantly be reviewing stuff, and that's fucking dope.
That's gonna be sick.
And then I'm excited for merch.
Oh,
Yeah.
merch.
Dude.
Merch.
Got him.
Yes.
I'm very excited for merch. We got a lot of cool stuff that we're gonna be doing here with the merch.
So this will be coming. This will be coming soon. The hats are gonna be dropping first. We're gonna have T-shirts. We're gonna have backpacks. We're gonna have mouse pads. We're trying to have fun. Like big trader energy. Like this is what we're doing. We're having fun. We're growing, and it's like this is what it's all about right here. Like this is how you build a company. You have fun with it. You make a little money on the side, but have fun and grow and
stay consistent
and you teach and
Bring value.
help people,
That's what
and
you're doing.
we're bringing tons of value,
Mm-hmm.
even a laugh. Even a laugh. And so like that's one thing I'm really excited for. Like I'm excited to get back in that vlog space where we can like show people like trading should not just be like, because like personally trading is boring, and like if you just wake up every morning and sit in your office and like trade, I made money today, and then you go like,
It's about what we're doing outside it, like all
right?
the fun
The lifestyle that it brings.
Yeah.
and that's like what I want to show people is that like don't get caught up where you don't live your life trying to be a trader.
I do say though in the beginning though, like grind as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Because but when you make it, like
don't forget to enjoy what you made.
Exactly. You don't have to be stuck to your computer for the rest of your life.
Yep.
And we're gonna help you not be.
Exactly.
We're gonna help you not be. And
this is one thing that I did want to mention. So when I'm on the lives and I'm calling trades and I mark it up for you guys, take those trades. I'm not gonna mark up something that I think is a bad trade. Like I called EuroCAD, Euro GBP yesterday, shorts. They both hit take profit, and it's like, why did no one take those?
No one took it?
I didn't get a response back, but honestly, it's crazy to me because they were beautiful trades, and I could tell. I actually called gold short too to literally whatever it was, it hit take profit as well. I just didn't mark that one up, but it's one of those things. If you're on our lives, like take the trades.
Yes, I agree. There's a lot of times people like don't take the trades that we call live. And I'm like, why? Like that's part of the products that we have
There's
here, guys.
a lot of value in the lives.
I mean, you're doing London, 2 or 3 times a week?
Yeah.
You're doing New York two times a week,
yeah.
and I'm doing New York 2 times a week. And mine is more of like a long-term. You're more of a scalper, so mine's more of a long-term trade. And we're dropping education inside of those lives like nobody's business.
Right.
I was teaching these people like so much yesterday when I was on the live. Like I was just telling them about like liquidity grabs and everything, and it's just like another thing that teaching people that made me realize I was like, damn, I really do know this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
like I was like, I really actually know like this shit.
Once
like,
you clear the noise from your head and then just teach and you go into it, it's like, oh wow, I know a lot.
And that's like why I've always had a hard time doing courses, because I feel like I forget everything that I do on a daily basis. It's like
Just once you start talking about it,
yeah,
you
and
realize
it's just
it's a flow.
like I was like doing like just drawing fibs, and I don't ever use fibs anymore because I automatically know where a fib would be. But they were like, "Why are you drawing your fibs that way?" And I'm like, "Because this is the correct way." And then they like tried to show me where to draw fibs, and I was like, "You're using it's literally called trend-based fibs for trending markets, and you're using a fib in a consolidated market." Like you have a zone and a zone that's completely consolidated, and you're drawing a fib on it and hoping that it reverses at 50.
Right.
Dude, that
And
is
it's
one
like-
of the biggest things that bothers me.
It's like that doesn't have any confluence there because it's a trend-based fib, but people don't understand that. Like
Somebody posted in the chat today. It was just like a ranging market, and it was on the 50 level fib. And they're like, "Oh, I'm in this trade." Why? Just because it's on a fib?
People think that it's the end all be all fibs. I don't really use fibs that much.
I don't use fibs anymore at all.
I mean, I like to just use it for another confluence. Like, I can tell now, but when I'm teaching people, I'm like, oh, okay, let's just pull
It's
up
a
the
visual
fib.
representation.
Oh, look, it's perfectly on the 61A.
Mm-hmm.
That's another confluence to get in this trade.
And but we use it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we use it in a trending. Like if you have a breakout of a trend or consolidation, like that's what it's meant to be.
Yes.
And it's like, and even like the fib extensions, people don't really know how to use those. So it's like, there's a lot of things that I'm like, damn, like I know a lot about the industry.
That's why I'm excited to teach this course.
I
It's
am
going to be
too.
a beautiful thing just because I think with all of our unique influence that we can put together, it's going to be super cool.
I might have to buy it.
Right. Yes, sir. He's like, I think I'm gonna buy this course, guy. I love it. I love it. The Wyckoff trader over here.
Yes,
Oh.
sir.
Waiting
Man.
on some setups.
Well, I hope you guys are excited as we are. This is just a refresher. This is like an update that we wanted to just bring to you guys and show that like we are truly passionate about this. We are having a blast. We're having fun. We're creating reels, and it's like we're growing with those reels. We're growing with everything, and like this is fun. Like
Yes.
it's fucking fun, and that's what we're trying to continue to do. So keep sharing, keep growing with us, and let's just make it happen. So
Yeah.
Do it.
any last
I wanted to talk about the society platform because that's what we're going to be calling it, right? The society.
yes, this society.
Okay. So inside of that, like it's kind of like a Facebook essentially for even better though
Mhm.
for what we're doing. Like we'll be able to have all these different videos, trade breakdowns, free stuff. I don't know, like just so many different things that we're going to bring to the table on that. And we're only going to be charging for that $14.99, right?
Yeah.
Which is, and actually
Yeah.
we're going to give the first month away for free.
And we're gonna be doing like giveaways in there. We'll be doing giveaways, free accounts, funded accounts, challenges,
Merch.
and it's merch and just like blessing people in there, changing lives, and trying to really do that. And the reason we wanted to bring this product to people is because not everyone needs education, and not everyone wants signals,
Yo.
but they want to be part of a community of traders.
Mm-hmm.
And so the society is a community of traders. Like that's what it is. It's the society. And like we want to bring it to crypto, stocks, everything else. And so we're going to create the fucking dopest society of traders there is.
Right,
like
dude.
we're going to fucking create this shit.
It's
man.
all about that culture.
It is.
And that's what we're trying to build is a culture around
Mhm.
like no hate, all love, just growing.
We're growing. Like we're all going to be growing here, and we wanted to really, really point that out. Like that's what that's for. If you're not wanting the signals, not wanting the education, but still want to grow and grow in other ways, we're going to be doing like I'm going to be putting my mini cast in there. We're all going to be doing mini casts now of entrepreneurship and life and trading and putting that in there as well. So it's going to be like really informal and just a really dope community.
I love it, man.
Man, I'm fucking hyped. I can like over here
I'm
like
excited.
I wish it was ready. It's almost there.
I'm
So
over here like checking my pulse.
don't pass yourself out.
All right, I'm still alive. Still alive over here. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, this was another dope podcast. Make sure you are liking, commenting, and subscribing. Turn on the notification bell because you want to be notified every time we drop a podcast. We have other stuff coming on this channel as well. I know we're going to be doing some live trading sessions as well.
People really want to see that scalping session, so we got to make that happen.
We got to do it.
That's the type of stuff we're going to be doing, like stuff like that, like twice a month or once a month in the society. So just live scalping.
And not even like, and honestly, like we're going to have it set up to where like if people just want to live trade in a group with other people, we don't even have to be there. Yep. Y'all can do that. Y'all can set that up. So that's going to be cool. But make sure you're following us on Instagram.
Derek _Vandy
_ Grant Hardy
_ Anthony's World _ Make sure you're also following Trader Society Official, and go check out tradersociety.com, and let's grow.
Let's grow, baby.